Okay, there we go. Everything else is working just fine. Welcome, Shiver Dervid here.
The Order and their presiding bishop seem trustworthy enough. Have you seen their wireless advertising? Nothing's ever new or 110% improved. So honest, it's boring.
Well, that's something. Alright, let's load. Sure, it's fine. So, there we are. Working on with Outer Worlds 2 now. Let's see, we've worked past the Paradise Islands, and now we're actually got
part of a larger scheme.
Marisol. Yeah, we're pursuing this person.
Of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here.
Any idea what's next for you?
I have some unfinished business I need to get back
yeah,
to.
I
I
kind
could
of
use
did
help
that.
from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts
Should be
as
up
well.
now.
I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
There we go. Is it still... Yeah, no, it's still there. It just hasn't updated on my end. There we go. There we go. Got a Discord links. Perfect. Guess I got that up. Okay. How could I... Unfinished business. How could I say no?
Good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
There we go. Let's see. Inez, Marisol, or Niles? Marisol, stand back. I don't know what your abilities are. I'll give you an experiment later. Oh. I've been playing Starfield too much in order to just activate my gadget like that. That or any other thing that actually just activates a gadget like that. Yeah.
What is it?
Nothing else. I accidentally hit you. That's ridiculously good. Yeah. Good God. Nice helmet, though. Nice arm, though. Boo-doo-doo. Perfect. Da-da-da. Oh, goodness. Careful with the auto mechanicals. Let's see. What was my current mission? Oh yeah, that's what I look like at the current moment. Very space cowboy of me. Trader still. I guess I could still do the other one. Other companion quests. What's the few digits more at this location again? Oh, I have to leave first.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
Understood then, and I understand now.
Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
Well, I believe that's everything that we've actually worked on for now. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, uncover the correspondent, further correspondence, which would be... I guess the further correspondence would actually be in his room or something like that. Alright. The Vestigial Digits, I actually do have access to something like that. Could probably actually head to that real quick. Hopefully I don't die. Haven't exactly been the... Doesn't feel like I've been the right level for all of those. Decommissioned Auditorius Factorium. Automechanical Factorium. Ugh, my English. Oof. I feel like a PC that it just got turned on. I'll make a note of phrasing later. Those are mines, right? Is that a mine? Oh, it's the trap. Gotcha. Or is it... you? Okay. Cool. Cool trench. Anyone here? Nope. Just the guys I got around here. What are we looking at? No idea how to get there though. So it would be like just walk around this area. Ah, actually, yeah, that'd be pretty obvious. Okay, Scrapper's Den. That's a turret and auto mechanicals under Dragoon. Okay, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. Alrighty. Actually, I should solve one problem before we actually go doing that. There we go. There we go. Oh, here we go.
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Yeah, jeez. Ready to waste them on your command. Come at it. Over here.
Grab's still recharging.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
Medical pack out. Grab's back in business.
Not getting.
Ow. It's just enough. Dang it. That was unfortunate. I was literally about to get like the thing so I wouldn't have to deal with that, but no. Well, at least it's saved like right here, so.
Armed and ready. Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Sorry, ain't ready yet. Let me know when you need a distraction. Hey, got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Get that marksman rifle out here.
My aftermarket parts are prime.
God. There's the guy. Now I'm in crash mode.
You want trouble? They need a better spot. Vitals looking a mite marginal, Commander.
There we go.
paramedic. Happy to help.
Yes, I did.
Discreetly. Let's get you healed.
Got twitchy feet.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Take the ingredient time.
Over here! 3 hole in the head! You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter!
Come out.
Okay. That's good. Oh. Perfect. Okay.
Tingling. All charged up. Out of sight and on the way. To the rescue. Sight unseen.
Thank you for the regeneration. Oh wait, I can't do that. I need the regeneration in this cloud. Looks like he's got a missile launcher.
Not exactly in fighting shape at the moment!
Oh, he needs revived. Hopefully I don't die from an explosion.
Trigger finger's still tired! Ready to waste him. On your command.
There we go. Nice. Okay. Now, time to loot this place. Ooh, recycle headgear. That's good for an inhaler. Oh, that was not much food that I had in my inventory. Long joints. Oh wait, looks like there was a auto mechanical right here. Then we got. Nope, you're fine, but you're not. Long rounds.
This Marisol. Tell me I'm not the only one who gets a chill whenever she's around. Like someone paying my gravesite dues.
Yeah. I mean, she is pretty intimidating.
Reminds me of an instructor I had at the academy. A real hard ass. Have recruits in tears by the end of every day. She's certainly capable. And I'm glad she's on our side, but
I'd say there's a fair
reckon
chance
we can
she
actually
does, in
trust
fact,
her?
But this is true. But that's true. Most people.
you haven't changed a whit from the first time I met you. Although, guess that's not saying much. Horizon Point must feel like yesterday to you.
I try not to dwell on my lost years.
Past decade's not been much to write home about, if it makes you feel better. Sorry. Now I've got nothing. Marisol's obviously got her own agenda. We were betrayed by someone
Yeah.
with ties to the Order before. I just want to make sure that doesn't happen again.
You know what they say? Fool me once.
Exactly. No harm in taking precautions, right?
Yeah. Well, let's talk more later. Let's see. Are there any other things in which we can actually do stuff? I mean, obviously, we can just, like, utilize this. Then we got our major guy over here, our bounty. He should have some loot. Oh.
It's a brawl.
Love to, but I'm not.
Oh, wow. Alright, I got the critical. Alright, that got that criticals ricochet to other people. Yeah, pick up lubricant. Oh. Perfect. More adrenatime. in order to actually get us a bit more of an inhaler charge. Well, well, well. A new thing. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-do. Okay. What we got out here? Nope, nothing. Keep forgetting that some of these doors are just like are just locked. Oh wait, hold on. Is it because I'm actually not wearing a heavy armor that I was taking so much damage? I mean that is the obvious answer. I do only have one. 3. Right. Might actually just wear this one. Let me favorite that one just to be sure. Like, I really, really gotta remember that. Okay. Otherwise, since the bounties have been taken, I can just go back to the bounty board, so that's good. Alright. These people weren't here the last time I was here. Oh, I really should use that skill point. Okay, let's see. 2 skill points were the perks I was going for. Let's see. Need Crabble Rancher in order to actually utilize that one in gun damage. Gun's weak spot damage with the Suppressionist. Survive list actually would be pretty decent already. Keen Observer, so I need Observation 8. Don't think I'll be able to get Observer 8. Be a 5 would be decent. Be 7 at the next one, so of course Wholesale Spender is actually a pretty good one too. Actually, hold on. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, no, that is all the perks I could possibly get. Well, no time like the present in order to actually work on some. Let's see, I need gun 6. Actually, hold on. Penetrating shots are only at point blank artists, so I need to actually get rid of that. Anything luck based. Multitasker? Reload automatically when you... Oh, that would actually be pretty good. Reloading both weapons. Okay. Okay. I think I figured out what skills I'm gonna use. I think I am gonna crank up guns, crank up observation. Okay. But observation definitely is going to be my higher one when we actually get to it, because even though 8 is tech... Oh, and I also need that for sneak as well, so... An 8, 5, 6, 7, 8... Oof.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
No, not likely.
Between the
The rift is going to destroy us all.
The Grand Plan is the predetermined order to the entire universe. We can predict it down to a decimal.
Alright, let's see what we're looking at. Turning completed bounties. Go. Quite a bit of experience. Yeah. Also got a flaw in which that 75% of my money is actually stocked away, but is actually given to me on level ups. Personally, I don't think that's a flaw. That actually makes it so that I don't overspend. That being said, I spend most of the stuff on ammo in the first place, and then it just gives me more money to spend on ammo on level ups.
Stifled by unfulfilling work with no hope of it.
So let's see, what are we looking at? Keep on the trail of a traitor. What else is my journal got? That's for another location. Collectible quests are for all quests. Yeah, no, on the trails of a traitor is actually what we're looking on. Yeah. Okay. Well, so long as we don't run into any cultists when we cross this bridge. Famous last words. You know?
Cowards! You've never affected me without subterfuge!
I literally read your messages just to be like, just make the cultist who said, cowards! Oh, crap. Okay, that's funny. Broken auto dock. Probably should extract that healing solution. Since these inhaler charges. Oh, also, what do we got here? Okay. Frames of our Mechanist. Ooh. Oh. That's cool. Gears.
She cannot threaten one who welcomes.
Crap.
Worth a look?
Spot of trouble. Liquidate him!
Probably should back up from that.
Raph's back in business.
Jesus. And I was really looking for a stray bullet.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Oh, that's Niles.
Prescription filled.
Explains why I didn't see a health bar. Oh, jeez.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Lay low, Commander. Medic order.
Dang. Ow.
Knew you had my back.
I need to crash. Crap. I'm sure it's fine. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Oh, they're along that wall. Gotcha. That explains it. Auto mechanicals. Mag pick. Anti-strike lift off. Bit and sparkling water. And some earrings. Oh, what is this? A storage locker key. Probably actually should need that. Oh, a few auto mechanicals. Bam and correct. Perfect. Chassis system. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Well, looks like they scrapped the vending machine. Got a couple grenades off of them. What else we got? Really shouldn't be on this Zeranium grenade. Oh, dang. So where was the locker key? Which means that must have the external key. Contact. A couple of those things. Oh, there was a ring in there. Ba-da-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I'll skin your faces off one by one if you don't let me out of here!
She sounds pleasant.
She does sound pleasant.
Hey, you! Let me out of here!
Yeah, I'm gonna be...
Architect's
Oh,
balls!
dear.
That was some fine killing!
That is a
Would have preferred
sentence.
you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but no matter. Serves me right, trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter.
Oh dear.
But they rightly paid for their transgression. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn herself warrants a painful death. Name's Azza. You are?
I'm sorry. Very casually, just talks about the non-discriminative purging heretics. Hello, my name's Arthur. How you doing?
We are simply a group of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth of the rifts, despite our persecution by those who seek to keep the masses aimless and distraught.
And what would that truth be?
The rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect mortal bodies. To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection.
Oh, that explains the achievement. And your now deceased fellow enlightened individuals betrayed you? Any idea why?
None whatsoever. All I know is that they were planning on killing me by filling my room with Zeranium gas.
Ooh.
I was here to help them scavenge for old order technology to further investigate the wonder of the rifts.
Really believe that the rifts are some gateway to paradise? Or always enjoyed some revenge killing. Anything else you need help with?
There is one other thing. I have similar business at the N-Ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. I aim to see them pay the same price. Though maybe with more disemboweling. Your violent tendencies could be of great help to me there, as I'm sure mine could be of service to you. If you deign to take me on, of course.
Sure, what could possibly go wrong?
Nothing that will live to regret. But it seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
Wait at the ship until I get you.
You're funny. After I gather souvenirs here, I'm off to the N-Ray range to kill me some traitors with or without you.
Oh.
So if you happen to change your mind, stop by and give me a hand.
Good point. Huh. Okay, energy canisters. Cigarette lighter. Bead cartridge. Money. Money. Locker. Death sentence looks to be short rounds-based rifle. And Zeranium filters. Poisoning gained is 50% slower. Ghillie hood and a ghillie suit. Okay. And now the ghillie suit's a little light, and then of course the ghillie hood is iffy. All ghillied up. Yeah, worth a shot. Funny for actually putting on a full ghillie suit and just says all ghillied up would be an achievement. That'd be funny. Ah, gotcha. Okay, let's see what we're going at. Do. Zeranium fumes in the extra fluid. Sizable. Ground floor, toxicity readings, venting. Requirements not met. I see. Boop boop boo doo doo. Doo 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 doo.
Bit of a tight squeeze here.
It is, believe it or not. So if we walk through here. Ah, could be walked right through here, technically. Oh, I see. Could have completely avoided them. Okay, well, it's like the N-ray range, so it's only a matter of time before we get anywhere. Looks to be something at a station here. Sniper rifle and heavy rounds. Okay. Oh, a lever action. What's the stats on it? 46 damage. Oh. Using short rounds. I don't have many of those. Actually, I do, ironically. Hmm. 15. Oh, okay. Train station. Alright, let's check something out. Ah! Here's that train thing, which we can actually... So... Oh, what is this section down here? Quantified Zeranium. Okay, and then if we follow our way along this road, should be fine. Yo, eat. Ba da 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 da. Oh, what the heck? There we go. Major spike for some reason. Oh, tossball stick. Drain time biomass. Just keep going. Jump. Okay. Oh, big cartridge and Adrena time. That seems to be scrapped majorly, so... Oh, Carrionoid. Carronid. Okay, looks like we might have some Mantisaurs or Mantipillars up here. Definitely looks like a hive, though. Thinking I should save before I could jump up here. Okay. Go.
Looks like a fight.
Twisted my valve, Commander.
Oh, wow.
Look alive, Commander.
Whoa. What the? Hatching Hunter. Kill a total of 50 Raptons, juveniles, Crabble hatchling, Metaswarms, or something else. Mantisaur pupa. Pupas. Mantawasps. this just one of those things? Crap. Awesome. Okay. Biomass looks to be good. Diverse uniform. Okay. Well, whatever's supposed to be up here is quite invigorating. Or at least I hope is like the loot up here would be worth it. But before we go, I do need to actually... Okay. Yeah, this looks ominously like a boss room. I'm going to crouch here, take a second, and deal with something else before it deals with me. I'll be right back. Okay, there we are. Should be right back to where we're at. Okay. Oh. I'm not liking whatever this is. Mega Mantisaur.
Got a distraction for you.
Let's get you healed. Out of sight and on the way. Someone call for a medic.
The idea is to kill them before you.
Pick me up. I'd do it for you.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Okay.
How are you still upright over there?
Goodness sake.
Back in. Medical pack out.
All right, well.
Commander, watch your vitals!
Also, you want me to watch my vitals? You want me to watch my vitals? Why don't you watch your vitals?
Side of a freighter. Over here! Free hole in the head!
Oh, loot box. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. That's good. Crude. Biomass. Antibiotic carapace. Nope. Need like a sniper scope. Tossable stick would be on the outside of that one. That's something. Is that it? Mega Mantisaur and just like a pod? I mean, there are also large charges and a couple like other things to it, but oh, is it a... Nope, that is not a further way up. That is... That's an... well, mildly unfortunate. Bit cartridge. Crap.
Don't make me bury another agent.
I do what I want. Okay. But really, I think we should just head back to the location. Christ. Back to that auto mechanicals factory. Non-physical damage applies a stacking debuff. Oh. Non-physical. Didn't process the non, so it's like non-physical. Okay. Now if we go this direction. I gained an inhaler charge. Oh, something out here is a train. Oh. Plasmacaster armor. Well, that's gonna be awesome. Keep going. Should be up this direction, I think. Oh. Just sprats. Awesome. That loot seems to be working well. Brandy. Music box just doing that. It's not the best choice. Okay. Definitely didn't need those whisperings in my ears. Ritual mask. What's that offer? Recharge rate. Gilly. Critical chance. Oh, maybe that's why. I keep taking off the hat, so thus my secondary primer is actually being removed. Plus 10 Zeranium poison, plus 10 Zeranium poison, regardless of whatever is used. Okay. Should also probably increase my medicine stat in order to actually properly get that up. Ah, there's another one. Well, I guess that is some decently good news. They at least stay around near locations that isn't here. But the problem about doing a collection quest about having you go around the map is that there is no indicator that this thing is right here. Not even like a physical. I mean, okay, technically, but even then, it's like if for every other one, it doesn't. I guess technically that means that one right there is one. But the other marker that was like for one of the ones over here, completely unmarked. Also this one. Like, it's technically marking these sections, just not the actual building itself. It barely marks it, at least. Oh, hello. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Well, mostly just fine. Woke up maybe a little over 2 hours ago. Still feeling a little groggy. But like an old PC, I'm still cranking it out. Really should watch my language programming. Cave. What you got down here, boys? Oh, it's a cultist den. Journal entry. Yeah, maybe don't steal from the cultists. Ooh, a trick blade. Chromium. Oh. Jeweled ring. Examining. Cultist armor. That was a weird charging sound. I hope the planet doesn't explode. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba ba da 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 da. Hello, Carrionid. How you doing? Let's see. Alright. Gotcha. Got this little guy down here. A Zeranium River. Okay. Oh. Ooh, foot.
That's gotta be the N-Ray range. I'm looking forward to having some words with this Victor.
Judging by the fact that some of these guys are no longer living, I would politely say that the other person actually got through here fairly quickly. So that means that there is something else. Well, this is technically here. With improvement. The mural pieces, those are just like mentioned. Also, why is this one still there? I started that. Oh, a trap door. That's looks to be a secret way into the N-Ray range. Might actually take that over the main door. Okay, scratch that.
Never let a locked door stop us before. Let's look for another way in.
Well, good news, we found one already. Alright, so, if we go down this trap door, should be good. Ba-da-da-da-do.
Law. You can bet this is the work of those cultists we tangled with outside. But what's the gain from butchering a bunch of scientists?
Yeah, I don't know. They could be working for DeVries. I mean, we found like one of them already working that way.
We can hear those wriggly little grub fingers of yours. Bring them close so we can chop them off.
Barred shut. Noted. Pretty decent. Big cartridge on the N-Rays. Got more BMCs. And an arsonist gas mask. Oh, that looks like a trapdoor. 30% magazine size. Alright, well. I have to replace the port. 725. That should be good. Oh, lovely. Okay. Okay, notice the controls below are for use in case of lockdown override. After taking all proper precautions to certify individual safety, operate 3 switches to open the corresponding facility door. Note that activate any more than 3 switches will overload the system, prompting an automatic reset. Okay. So... No? Okay. Looks like we're gonna need to find a code, maybe. Barred shut that way. There we go. Hello,
You
Asa.
arrived at a fortuitous moment. I was just about to have a go at this order lackey
Nice.
with my knife to see if I can elicit some answers.
Is this mad woman a compatriot of yours? Please help me. She seems completely fixated on torture for some reason. I've been trying to answer her questions, but she won't listen.
That may very well be true. I must admit I wasn't really paying her much mind. The threat of torture might elicit more truth from her regardless. Plus, it's more fun. And you just can't seem to stay away from me, can you? That's quite all right. It's obvious you don't understand the first thing about adventuring, so I'll join your crew to help you out.
Okay, fine. I'm sure I won't regret it.
Regret is for the inhibited. We're the only ones who are truly free.
I need a medic, so I don't exactly know if that one is right here, but I don't know what her ability is. We'll see what it is. Niles, head back to the...
If you're sure, Commander. But I'd watch myself around this one.
You've chosen to ally yourself with this person, despite her murderous intent?
Yes, the sooner she and I can both be gone.
Fine. Just please
Let me
keep
get you
her
some medical real quick.
Architect's mercy, thank you.
Do you know where
It
Victor
is
Clemens
so
is?
much easier to... Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately.
Oh?
So distant, so
Nom nom.
agitated. And not his normal agitation, mind you. This is something different. Much worse.
Worse how?
He's like a wire stretched beyond its breaking point.
Oh.
Never a harsh word to anyone, but being in his presence, well, it's as if his stress is infectious. Best not to push him. He's deeper in the facility, and with all those cultists gallivanting about, I don't fancy his odds.
Please, with the way my so-called brethren are comporting themselves, he's more likely to die of boredom. If I was in charge here, all of you'd be dead. He soon will be.
Yes.
Noted.
I'm sure you'll kill them quite well.
Feels like the rogue here. Let's see. Need to focus. Tell me what's going on here. Did the cultists do all this?
The crazed people like your friend here have been sowing destruction throughout the range for days. I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility deficient.
That's fine. I randomly fire my weapons until I hit something.
You can attempt such, but if my current state is any indication, the cultists are unlikely to be sporting with you.
Just to be clear, you're saying these cultists are completely invisible.
Oh, there's no such thing as invisibility. I can only theorize that their visual forms were sent out of phase when they haphazardly tampered with pressurized N-rays.
Their actions are inexcusable. Science allows us to unveil the wonder of the rifts. We do not disrespect it. Now, is there any science around here we can use to find and kill them?
It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We've an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate.
Oh, if you have that gadget for seeing unseen, seems you shouldn't have been caught unaware.
If I'm still alive in a week, I'll put in a suggestion to the presiding bishop. The N-ray, the scanner is an optical device designed to detect electrical signals, and the N-ray is given off by all living beings. It was stored nearby. I appreciate your aid. I'm going to wait.
Okay. Judging by... Oh, they do have an ability. So what is their ability? Okay. Actually, she does have a few things. So, Relentless. Every third melee Oh, she's a melee user, using the knife. Chooses discretion over aggression when attempts to flank weak targets in battle. Third melee attack by Asa will automatically inflict stagger and deals bonus damage. And then we got Asa's knife and Asa's body armor. Charge at near 90%. Chaotic purpose. Hidden in plain sight. Okay. Asa's companion ability charges faster than other companions and can hold 2 charges at once. Ooh. I imagine it's to spread the message. Uses her wrist-mounted I'm sorry. She's got a freaking slinger with an explosive grenade launcher. You're gonna cone towards the location. Enemies hit take physical damage and are staggered. This ability must be fully charged, and you must be targeting an enemy for it to be activated. Yeah. Okay. Discretion over this one. Attempts to flank weak targets in combat. Every third melee attack automatically inflicts stagger and deals bonus damage. And the explosion caused by Az's companion ability covers a large area, allowed to hit more enemies. After using companion ability, deals bonus damage for a duration. Ooh, larger that one, but afterwards doing damage afterwards. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so there's a thing nearby. While it's sealed. There was a way. Real quick before we actually go. Redistributor. Enemy in melee. Smut stencil nearby enemies. That'd be pretty good.
I appreciate your help.
Okay. So now we actually have to find a way through this thing, right? 2. After taking proper precautions to certify the individual safety, operate 3 switches. Open the corresponding facility door. Note the activating mode and 3. Okay, there's gotta be a thing. Tells me where we're actually looking.
Where are you going? Our task here... I suppose you know what you are doing, but we'll need to return eventually to finish this lot off.
Keep that in mind. Alright. So, in order to actually get that bar shut... Excuse me. Ugh. Okay. There's got to be something in order to actually reset this power. There, well, I guess technically. Ow.
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Okay. Noted. Electric floors. Alright, just follow the electric floors. Ah, gotcha. Fit cartridge that way. On bar to this direction. Which means that the key for the puzzle has to be...
There's the N-ray scanning device the scientist was talking about.
Oh wait, maybe we'll use the N-ray scanning device in order to actually utilize it. Okay. Activating the gadget, we'll be able to actually see N-ray targets. Very nice.
Heads up. Rival life forms. Let me handle this.
Ow. Honestly, that's pretty cool. Judging by the power grid, I can't seem to make sense of any of this. Oh, up here.
I appreciate your help.
Another device.
Dying makes it. You can use it to see the wires connecting this door to the near. I appreciate.
Ah, okay. That is what you use it for. So, oh, so that bigger puzzle that I actually found, which was an identical one, I can actually use it properly like that. Okay. Gotcha. N-ray scanner allows you to view what powers through things. Okay. So it's this one. This one, or actually, hold on. Which one is actually powering this one? This one, which leads around to this one, which then leads to this one.
That should do it. Let's get on with the killing.
That's cool. That's honestly cool. So quite literally just gave me like a Zelda item that actually solves a puzzle that I found like in another area, which is honestly awesome.
Unfriendly customers. They're mine.
Go. All right. Well, time to see what she did. Time to see what cultists can do.
Ain't charged.
Ain't charged.
Not yet. Hold on.
Time to weapon primed. Raft's raring to go. Happy to help. Discreetly. To the rescue. Sight unseen.
On the wrist.
Advancing to hasten their demise.
Vitals looking a mite marginal, Commander.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Medkit coming your way. Help me end this.
I would love to, but unfortunately.
Need some help first.
Coming for you. Advancing to hasten their demise. How dare you! It's straight at them.
Can't charge any faster. Can it?
Seeking sanctuary.
I'm alive. Who needs to recharge for mayhem?
You leave at once.
Back in business.
Anyway, what'd that cultist armor look like? Not bad, actually. Little light. Defensive plates with 10%. 10% increased, but that's only a 3.3. Da-da-da-da-do. No longer take damage from burn, instead healing from while burning. Probably should wear the Dragoon armor for... let's see. Yeah, Dragoon armor. But this one looks cooler. Plated ghillie suit, plasma caster. Plasma caster actually does look like a decent set of armor, and it is heavy, so might actually be decent to actually look into this stuff. No, nothing. Okay, this door. Why does this look like we can crawl under here for some reason? Ah, here we are. Lubricant scrap metal. I was right. Oh. Okay. Perfect. There we go. Honestly, that tattoo, that sleeve is really nice. Flywheel, that one right here. Ring. Could actually utilize that. Okay, well I guess it's technically you.
You there, you must leave. Is that a cultist with you?
Don't worry. I'm not like these idiots running around here haplessly. If I was here to kill you, it would be no random thing. You'd know it. Are we here to kill this guy, Commander?
Not necessarily. It will be awfully hard to get information out of him if he's still dead. No. We just need to know the factory. No, not necessarily.
Good point. We'll kill him after we get the information.
I have nothing to say to the likes of you, except if you attempt to interrupt my work, you will no doubt meet the same end as your fellows. Leave, and you may yet live.
This guy is hilarious. Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes how much more worried he should have been about me and all the other nonsense around here.
That's fair, I guess, but... Okay, well... To the vent! Alright, what other traps do we have in here? Ooh, gears. Nice. Oh wow, that's cool. Alright, let's open this door. Easy with a little lock picking. Go. Charged triple barrel shotgun. And a T-kit. Alright. Messages.
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time.
Explosives?
But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved. We need those explosives now, Victor. Let's finish this.
Okay. That's not good.
Aggressors in red.
Commander, you're bleeding!
Step aside. This might sting.
Graph's still recharging! Looks like a fight!
Huh?
Graph's ready if you need a house call.
Wrist weapon prime on the wrist.
Oh, I like that. Cool. All right, let's see what we're really having in here. Oh, what do we have here? A prototype. Examine the chamber. Take a close look at the glass container. Some of the eyes as sharp as you would miss it, but one of the gears in the chamber's lowering mechanism isn't properly secured. The little deft wiggling it comes free. Getting to the scythe should be easier now. Dang. Can't access it because I don't have the science for it. Mostly because I'm not running a science run. That's unfortunate. Personal logs. Coordination notes. Perfect.
Victor, I fully understand. Dead is, but if we, and the longer you, but.
Okay. There we go. Uncover further information. And now we have a bit of a different thing. No, so that's the elevator that actually leads to this one right here, so that actually going in there, which means that it's this direction. No, that means that we have to go the other direction. Okay, we could go through this floor. Is there any... Oh, there is.
Finally, I understand true transcendence. I have...
Look alive, Commander.
I'm coming for you!
There we go. Oh. I can't check their inventories if they have been destroyed. Or correction, I can't do it if I can't see them. Oh. Cool. Very nice. That looked like that was supposed to be a scheduled trap.
Look
but,
at the sad little sprat in his corrugated metal cage. Why don't you unlock the door and come out, sprat? Nobody's here. Explosive jacket!
Armed and ready.
Oh, jeez. Why did I remove it like that?
You, friend of friends, are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians. Oh, thank you very, very much for dealing with those cult... it seems you missed one.
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitors, charlatans.
Yes. Just don't give a reason to get you, and you'll be fine.
I can see it would be best for me to tactically overlook your comrade. Very well. I see you possess our N-ray scanner.
Yes.
Ooh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped here.
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't have had to worry. Damn that Victor, and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife, that he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium.
Guess you should have stopped to think about the consequences.
What? Oh, there was nothing wrong with the experiment. It was his approach that I take exception with. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. When those cultists flooded the range, they damaged the N-ray canisters.
Uh-oh.
In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live, moving unseen through the range.
It has also occurred to me that my text... Gonna need a Medican edit on that one. Ah, that's fine. So, I've heard.
Survived is something of an overstatement. Most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure, and according to past experiments, those that haven't are experiencing accelerated organ liquefaction. I would be more sympathetic to their collective plight, and they not promise to insert every item in this room down my throat in reverse alphabetical order.
What's everyone keep saying out of phase then?
Although it requires further investigation and experimentation, out of phase refers to a shift in the dimensional presence of these cultists. They are physically here, but only partially, hence their unseen state. It's fascinating. But the outstanding fear for my life has made it difficult to think scientifically.
And why is it Victor's fault?
Because he refused to follow procedure. He didn't take an assistant or allow anyone to see his data, and now it's all consigned to oblivion. What a waste.
That's all I wanted.
Oh, believe me, this is more excitement than I ever wanted. I shall.
Is it trying to tip over the other direction? That's a pretty good one. Ooh, a silence plasma pistol. Don't mind if I yes. Daily tasks, project reports, experimental N-rays, prototype N-ray scythe, reports. Ooh. All right, well, let's see what we're looking at on mods. Helmet mods. What's this? Synergy boosters. Companions gain 20% damage resistance while the player. No. Ooh, 20% of incoming damage is converted into energy. Ooh, that'd be good too. But the extra primer port's pretty good though. I'm sorry. Have an extra primer port as well. Bomb suit helmet, life fuse. The arsonist gas mask, 50% base health, energy recharge rate. Okay. Anything else we actually have here? Crisis defense. Bounty gains decreased by 50%. Trench sticker clothing. Evasion chance. There's probably actually should find something with bigger evasion chance. Combat sprint speed. Anyway, party upgrades. Can't do A's or A's as of yet. That'd be good. Oh, actually it's that cultist. Armor. Nice. jeez. Green's on the good guys' side. Oh, looks like something we got power. Got power coming in. Another point earlier or later in the dungeon.
To any fool enough to approach my holdout, I once again ask you to stop. Half ahead is filled with unseen traps. Whether cultist or research scientist, you will be killed. I cannot afford your interruption. Once more, please cease.
Thank you for telling me. Thank you for telling me that the only way through is using this.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
I need a auto dock somewhere around here. I can't disarm those traps, unfortunately. Oh, for God's sake. That's unfortunate.
I cannot believe this. How many times must I say only death lies ahead? Observe. You have been The time for that is over.
Cool. There is a switch. Looks to be on that side. Ah, there it is. Really coast. There was uranium poisoning. Can I please find an auto dock somewhere in order to actually cure it? Okay. Oh, for God's sake. Can't hack that. Damn. Crap. Is there another way to get through that? I'm gonna have to brute force it. Oh crap, that was close. Whoa, guys. Oh, it's in the other room. There we go. Power down. But that's sealed on the other side. actually out here?
Huh?
I can't. Cool. This is gonna hurt. No, we should probably... No, it usually gives me an auto dock right before the boss battles. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, it might not give me an auto dock before the boss battle.
I never wanted this situation to escalate like this. You must understand. But now, all that I wanted is cast to the wind. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die.
Funny, DeVries said something like that to me a long time ago. So why are you helping her?
Because the Order cannot be hindered by war or by compromise.
Interesting.
Any obstacles must be removed, as much as I regret the need to do so. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them an instant, painless death. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the Order shall find its way to truth.
Couldn't you have killed yourself before I walked out here? No, that seems a bit too aggressive. Thought you were a scientist, not a martyr. So you want to be remembered?
Want has nothing to do with it. I have very specific instructions on how to proceed in the face of contingencies such as yourself. And you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. You do not know my depth of character.
Wait a minute. DeVries put you up to this. That's what her message was implying.
At the end of all things, my decisions were predestined. I am not at liberty to... You're not with the Order. You cannot understand why this would be.
Prevent needless death, why not try?
Your verbiage does not conceal the gaps in your knowledge. But the presiding bishop has taught us that ignorance is not a punishable sin. If the Order is not prevented from reaching its true potential and solves the universal equation, all scientific uncertainty and any associated suffering will end.
For who, though, I wonder? Even when the perfect path is offered to them, people will still deviate from it.
But surely, over time, these deviations would subside? Though I do not seek the abolition of free will, no. No, humanity would do what is best for its... DeVries opened my eyes.
Interesting.
The Order is on the path to absolute truth. Politics cannot bind us. Uncertainty cannot strangle. And no one can be allowed to waltz in and hurl our plans into disarray.
Well, you already did. Your right path is a joke. All you can do now is stand down. No. Afraid to live with what's been going on here.
How do you not understand the present situation? What coward would strap an explosive device to himself?
Some of that have much understanding of the odds.
That's not all this. Helping DeVries, completing the work on my explosives is important. It matters. DeVries agrees.
DeVries destroyed Horizon Point, killing hundreds of people. You want to be like her? Or brave man doesn't murder innocents of peace. Chance of peaceful tomorrow.
I don't want to admit it. I can't fight you any longer. I still believe there are...
This poor fool seemed intent on doing himself and us both. Impressive work convincing him otherwise. What say I have a go at him with my disemboweling knife? See what he knows.
Why would I let you do that?
Your loss. Don't like to boast, but I am quite the artiste with a knife.
I believe that's another thanks I owe you. You certainly keep interesting company.
You did the right thing.
I appreciate your consideration. Things could have been very different had your cooler head not prevailed.
So what would you have been planning?
I
What's your
found
plan
a way
in helping
to,
them?
via the use of processed N-rays,
Correct.
send objects out of phase.
Right.
It was inconsistent, but I was close to isolating the procedure. DeVries needed explosives for her plan. By making them unseen, the explosives could be placed as efficiently as possible. No one would be maimed or injured, just killed. Saying that out loud now, it sounds unreal. But
yeah,
somehow I convinced myself that leaving no survivors was more humane. It's a shame I can't speak to a vicar.
How do I know you're not going to go back to helping DeVries the moment I
Here,
leave?
it is the key to my quarters. Take whatever you find. That will ensure that I cannot use any of it to further DeVries' aims, even if I wanted to.
Try not to join any other revolutionary groups.
You've certainly convinced me I cannot remain here.
Oh, level up. And a perk. Let's see. I do want multitasker, but survivalist might be the necessary one. And then there is the skills that I was actually working on. Let's see. If I do that one, then it would be 8. Keen Observer up to 8 would be fine. 4 at whole speech, sneak. Probably should upgrade both the guns and the Keen Observer bit. Seven. Six each. There we go. Okay. Actually, then that's the only way out. I doubt that's the only way out.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. But that is maintenance hatch key. Well, that went smoothly. Is there anything here? Nope. Well.
My fellow loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
Crap.
The Order didn't foresee this hostile takeover, huh? Suppose we ought to head to the monastery and send this wily idiot packing.
Ooh, an advanced description cube was actually found here. Anything invisible in here? Nope. Oh. The Directorate found a flaw in you, the N radiated. Travel through N-ray range has left you fundamentally changed. Whenever you take damage of any type, you have a chance to take additional N-ray damage and automatically become camouflaged. Warning, once selected, the effect cannot be removed. Take damage, there's a 5% chance to become camouflaged automatically, but take an additional 5% of your max health as N-ray damage. I couldn't afford that one due to the fact of my sickly base, so that's like, not going to work out for me. Cool down, image and deal damage. Camouflage, invisible to enemies and deal bonus damage of countdown 30 seconds, though. I think I have to reject that one despite.
Boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them.
We need to fight the hierarch.
I like the cut of your jib, Commander. Extinguishing the life of Hierarch Ziegler is definitely our next priority. They were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using one of our communication devices. I saw one of them earlier. We should go see what information it will yield to us. I'll mark your map with its location.
Alright, as long as it doesn't take too much time. I believe. Take this one to the Golden Ridge. Still mind blows me with the whole Golden Ridge and Dorado are like a bit on the nose. Another lockbox. Oh. So it must be the mural fragments are actually in train stations. Or in terminals. Okay. Wait a minute. I was thinking that the communication device was actually out in the wastes. Guess we're just gonna try again. All right, let's see. 30 meters looks to be near the front. Ah.
This is it, the Dawn's communication device. Let's see. Not much, but there are a few encrypted messages from Ziegler reporting on a rift in Paradise Island he was sent to study. Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. Well, it's of no consequence. Now that I know where he is, let's go show him the error of his ways.
We should.
Right behind you.
Might actually make things a little bit better. Pretty sure we don't need it. Pretty sure you want revenge. I probably want to make this place a little bit safer. Let's see. Now that we've actually taken care of both of those things, Habit Newell's the bit that we need to talk about, and then there's remnants of the Renegade Glorious Dawn cell. Oh, is it like is it someplace else? Ah, there it is. Somewhere else, completely on the map. Trail of the Traitor, obviously would be there. Okay. So, if we can actually do this properly. Ba-da-da-da-da. How you doing?
Keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was? What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order? The Consul tried to kill presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar, but we saw that coming.
Hold still and accept treatment.
Thank you again. How can I be of service? My supplies...
Okay, what do you got? Light fortification. While crashing is honestly a pretty common affliction with me. And I kind of need that. Alright. So, let's see what we're getting on weapons. Let's see. AR. Tossball stick. This one has a silencer. Yeah, that'd be fine. There's a Uranium Ray. Might actually hold on to that one. That one's out. Sniper rifle with heavy rounds. I think I was fine with that. A lock-on rocket launcher. When did I pick that up? I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Shotgun I don't think I'm going to use. Sniper rifle's fine. Might hold on to that one for a fourth charge just in case. Actually, yeah, might hold on to that. 46. Might have to double check a few things. Oh, and then I'll have all of this to actually go through. Crouch movement speed on this one right here. Defensive place with 20%. damage. Should actually find something with more evasion. Cauterizing materials. No longer take damage from burn. Instead, take heal while burning. Energy recharge rate. More cauterizing. 5% critical chance and critical entry. 5% critical damage would honestly be awesome if I wasn't using a hat. Toxicity train, novice grade outfit. Evasion chance 20%. Converted into energy. Incoming damage. Base health, toxicity drain, energy recharge rate. Arsonist gas maxed. Magazine size is fine. I already have one. 3% of damage is actually converted into this one. That'd be decent. It's a heavy armor. And if I was to actually put the proper one on this list, dealing explosive damage grants temporary health. Huh? Okay. Sorry, just looking through most of the stuff in order to make things work out properly. Gloop grenade. Pool of gloop lifting enemies in the area, disabling them momentarily, and also doing a 20% shock damage. Anti-gravity grenade. Plasma grenade. Frost grenade. Impact grenade that deals frost damage in the area. An impact grenade that does that. That might be good to have. Plasma pistol, advanced energy modulator. Might actually be good for that one. Uranium point is gained 50% slower. Kinetic pulse redistribution. Damage by an enemy at melee. This monster stuns nearby enemies. While below 20% damage resistance while below 50% health. 20% damage resistance while crashing. Honestly, easier to do. 20% of incoming damage is converted into energy. And if we sell the junk, should give me 9k. What you got? What else you got? Okay.
The savior of medicine. How can I be of service?
I can do some
I
healing.
can tend to your injuries. Provide many thanks.
Okay.
Right as rain.
There. Be on our way. Good thing this uranium poisoning is actually out now. Oh yeah. Need to set that as inactive real quick. With our lever action.
Grand Architect! First an attack on the monastery and now the lift code's not working? Am I misremembering it? No. Unless... Wiley would know this, I'm sure. Agent, oh thank God, odds and high probabilities you're back.
Yosef?
There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My Seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift.
Conspirators are trying to stop some peace talks. Do you know anything about that? I've got bad news for you. Your Seer's not a victim. He organized the whole thing.
No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken.
So I saw the series. I saw the transmissions myself. Seer wasn't under duress. He's working with DeVries.
If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed.
Well, he had good reason to turn
why would he
traitor.
do it?
Sabotaged his advancement.
Align him? That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing?
You seem reliant on Wily. If he had to guess, it's because you're afraid to lose him.
No, I can't discuss
Say your
this right
messages
now.
for Roddy and Victor.
The monastery.
You implied Wily is incompetent.
The truth is, I held Wily back.
Yes.
I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy.
Alright, better get up
Before
and do
you
that.
leave, there's more you should know. While you were conducting your investigation, I was able to piece together the conspirators' main target.
You don't
the
say.
Peace talks. Representatives of Auntie's Choice and the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration.
Correct.
It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war.
I mean,
know
obviously.
I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that.
Anything else? Or, nah. I don't care about the peace talks. I only care about stopping the ringleader.
If this De Vries is responsible, then I agree with your objective. But don't forget the innocents caught in the middle. They need your help too.
Good point.
But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you.
Well, yeah, because you don't have a
I can't
gun.
be sure my
right?
presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways.
I'm saying I would also impact the outcome. What if I need you?
I have full confidence in your skills. You are an Earth Directorate agent. Once you reach the
Touché.
monastery,
Yeah, I
make your
said that.
way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as one.
All right.
I've always wanted to fight a mathematician. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Actually, this is to access this, right? Input the container to call lift. Right. Moment of truth. We got a boss fight. Or at the very least, a way to actually get to a boss fight. Don't worry. It'll all be over soon. And by that, I mean I'll probably die in 2 shots.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait! Look! Someone just came up via the lift! It must be unlocked!
Guys? Guys? Okay. Never mind. Cartridge plasma grenade. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Those outside the Order and some simpletons within it claim that all things happen for a reason.
Okay.
Think when we kick his head in, it'll be simple enough for him to understand?
Today, we are that catalyst.
Jeez, Inez.
Setting into motion the
I
future
mean, I grant
most
you.
aligned with the plan.
I think you might need to check that graft.
Hold that belief in
Oh,
your minds.
what do you know?
Let it strengthen your
Lockpick.
resolve, and do not
Let's see this.
Time for ideation.
Got that quite handy arm. Awesome.
Those outside the Order and some simpletons within it claim that all things happen for a reason. The wise among us know.
Okay. Let's see. Can't go through there, doesn't look like. But we can go through here. Up and... Interesting. Well, This is gonna be intriguing. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully this isn't one of those funnels. Oh no, it's just a tower. That was something. Kinetic beam caster. Oh. Got a reward for it. Perfect. Okay. That means that the forward doors have to be somewhere around here.
Void it all. I told him he wasn't going to make it. Hey, body. Roger always said he wanted his body donated to the Order if it'd help advance the plan. But I'm sure this wasn't what he had in mind.
Barred shut.
Can any of this really be in service to the universal equation, like the Seers claimed?
I don't know. Let's see. Well, judging by the fact that the door right here actually got some dialogue, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that. That it's over here. Oh no. Newt is online. How the heck is he online? It's a Tuesday.
Integral precision is blissful.
Oh. I know why.
Recharge for mayhem!
Let's get you healed. Out of sight. Someone call for a medic.
This might sting. Step aside. Wine.
Wrist weapon primed! All in the wrist.
Oh.
Either restore my life or
Verifying enemy location. Recommencing attack. Loading anew. Confounding factor. Me this time. Honing in on possible. Re-engage.
Rat's raring to go. To the rescue. Sight unseen. Happy to help. Discreetly.
There we go. Okay, 4 targets.
I'm alive. This looks a lot like the N-ray junction box. Still got the scanner on you?
Burst AR. Plasma caster. Jeez.
recharge for mayhem!
Oh, what's this? Oh, a bathhouse.
Aborting search.
Here? Oh, vending machine. What do you got? Shells types, plasma grenade thrower, couple bits of ammo. Let me double check my inventory in order to check, see what ammo types. Short, double short rounds. Should probably swap those out for like a. Oh. Yeah, probably should do that. Let's see. Then. Yay! Oh shoot. Okay, bit cartridge, very nice. The heck is that down there? Oh well. Okay, it looks to be the power grid is through that bathhouse. Goes all the way through. Must be that thing on the wall over there.
Found another one. Damn it. I knew there'd be a high probability of fighting, but I didn't think.
Hey. Time to earn my commission.
Identifying unknown. Here! So predictable.
Someone called. Not possible. No target to gun. Happy to help. Discreetly.
Present coordinates yield diminishing returns. Obviating. Their function.
Some help first.
Taking cover.
This might sting.
There we go.
Here I was, hoping for a
Swine.
peaceful, rejuvenating soak.
Yeah, so was I, weirdly enough. Well. Actually, there was a thing. Oh, geez. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through the plasma caster stuff. Oh well. Big cartridge and energy ammo. Dang, Order Novice. God. God. Okay. Compact. Datapad contains lengthy selection of order mentioned material. That's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not freaking reading them. Oh. Oh. Wow, that actually looked good. Too bad I'm not wearing it. Okay. Oh yeah, we have to go through this direction. Alright, turning on that power one more time.
Nice wiring. I thought these folk were supposed to work smarter.
Yeah, I don't... Okay. Okay, so it actually is reversed. Of course, it is. So they're working on the same system? I'm not sure I can do anything with that one. Unless it's supposed to be shot. Hack the circuit breaker. Central history for the wiring artery where the power to the attached courtyard. Essential history of mechanism doors, how they open, close, and everything between. Book on the writing and the professional. Okay. Where is that in the thing? Oh well. 50 meters that way.
Recharging as fast.
Grand Architect's perspiring brow. If you try to cite the armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
And yet it
and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist. I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis
Do you have
on
any book on
determinism then.
mechanized doors I can borrow?
You're in luck. I just finished my 3rd reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer. But do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way.
Anyway, why were you debating ethics? There's like a massive commotion outside.
The anchor hold is proofed against sound to allow us to conduct our work in quietude. Hence the speaker unit you're using now. What happens outside is of no concern to us.
Wow, if it's soundproof glass, you must be also bulletproof. Jeez. Sorry for interrupting. Continue.
Our lives are predestined, ipso facto. If there is actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture.
There are times when war
Our current
to prevent
topic
creativity
is
from taking
whether
place. War is always wrong.
ever
It's only ever
justified.
the result of
For
widespread
the sake of time,
results in
please keep
widespread
your
suffering.
answer But what if widespread suffering is already taking place? Then its causes should be observed, quantified, and a non-violent solution found. You do not extinguish a fire with more flame. Tell that to the Protectorate. We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
What's stopping from going and getting materials yourself? I'm in a hurry. I might be actually persuaded to do that.
The search for answers to life's important questions often yields powerful rewards. Who knows? Something learned here may later prove the difference between life and death.
And if that's not enough, we still have some order arms and armaments from a recent demonstration we gave.
What materials do you
You'd be
need?
welcome to one of. I need the book Only Real Numbers: The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important.
That's
and
weird.
I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
These guys have a lot more to worry about than a few missing books right now.
I'm sure I have no notion of what you're referring to.
Seer Wiley, not Siler Wheely. Seer Wiley has staged a coup. He's taken over the monastery through force.
Good for him. About time someone put theory into application.
What my colleague means is Landon Wiley is among our most gifted and dedicated seers. I do hope no one's been hurt, though.
I got some bad news for you on that front.
I see. That is
Bad news.
distressing to hear.
Both seem knowledgeable. Any
But as
chance
we
a
in the
woman
Order like
DeVries
to
came to
say,
see you
the
for advice?
Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask?
She's a danger to Arcadia. Did she give you any indication of her future plans?
Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order
don't
might
say.
take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall. Much appreciated.
Anyway, let's see. The book should be in here. Perfect. And then we just need to find the scriptorium things in the other one. Ah, that's what it was. Electrolytes. Okay. Let's see. Well, while we're here, I actually probably should solve that problem first, then work onto it. one active, we can now work the other direction and open that door. The scriptorium as it is. Let's double check what we're seeing here. Okay. Bristle by bristles of reality. Find only real numbers. And basically, there's here. Judging by the factors used here. Ah, okay. Use this in order to actually cross into the right area. Provisions. More provisions, I guess. Weapons. Hold on to that burst SMG. Kinetic beams, Serenium ray, large plasma charges. Okay. Doors barred shut. Novice dormitory. Anything we can open it up from? Looks like we have to go in the long way.
Let me handle the plan.
Will be terminated from it.
Oh, I see.
Proceeding forward.
Huh. Dang. Class pistols and dissertation device. Leaded jumpsuit. Energy woven materials. Thin bodysuit and filled with maximum toxicity. Lead allows a 5 poison. Huh. Synergy boosters. Oh, getting a weird lag spike there. Actually, I did want to look over the items. Another one. Ah, converted into energy. Gotcha. Dang, Mac pick.
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's lavation towels. Still, ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's choice, but that don't mean it's good.
Perfect.
I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
Armed and it's the unknown variable. Battle. Commander, you're bleeding. Not quite charged yet.
Take the necessary steps.
All in the rip. A lot.
There we go. Oh, dang.
Nowhere near as interesting as the taxidermied cross-sections displaying their internal organs I made when I was a child.
Oh dear. Crack. Crap. Judging by the fact that you need to do that one. Ah, parkour puzzle. Gotcha. Then you walk over here. Walk over here.
Keep to Wiley's plan. Eliminate the target.
Ow. Well, crap. Oh, damn. Did we get an F in chat for that? Oh, well. Alright. Okay. Nope. Okay. Just out of range. Okay. Anyway, we can make it over here.
Keep to Wiley's plan.
If you need a house call.
Target.
There we go. Oh, dormitory wing to this one right here. We should just keep going. Mac pick. Pinnacle. Okay.
Isn't this fancy? Guessing these are the Abbot's quarters.
How selfless of him to safeguard this finery for his people's own good.
Yeah.
And without our intervention, she would make peace with the primitive minds of animals.
Be a gun. A corrosive plasma. Alright, let's see. Messages. Subject. Oh, actually private entries. Be very. Science 5 and that. Oh, crap. Dang. No way to solve this one. Lockpick 5. Oh no. Wait. Oh. Dustbowl cards. So that gives me another Crafticity crash out threshold. Thought that was an auto dock.
With the primitive minds of Auntie's choice, this must be prevented, whatever the cost.
Prevented whatever the cost, and the cost being their own forces. Doesn't seem to be the best idea.
Stamped onto a test of order aptitude.
Doesn't look like anyone's supposed to be here, but looks like we got a couple mines.
Someone help us!
What are they doing? Well,
The stalwart agent arrives.
oh no.
I need more time
We gotta
to
fight.
finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave
Door
through
to
the
the
other
left.
door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
As if we'd fall for their stalling tactics just to watch these poor fools die slowly and horribly, mangled like punch cards.
Oh dear.
What were we talking about again?
I'm open to opinions on what we do here. Stealth tactic or not, we can't risk them killing hostages.
Good. Then let's get to freeing them.
Definitely not. We should be the only ones killing hostages around here.
Pretty high probability. Wiley trapped us here. He let some others go, but didn't even give us the chance to surrender.
He's lost his wits. Kept going on about his puzzle in the research wing upstairs. That must be where he hid the key to stop the press.
Hurry!
Well, that's one place to put a safe. Reckon it's part of Wiley's puzzle somehow.
Okay, there we go. I should also solve that. Orbs here.
Reckon there's an actual solution to this puzzle? Looks more like they scrambled a whole lot of nonsense together and packaged it as genius.
Wait, hold on. Pressure plates? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so we have to drop the orb somehow. Let's look around for some tech. Looks like we got a couple pressure plates up there too. So let's maybe follow the ball path. Nope, can't go the ball path. Definitely a stall tactic though. Let's see, if we had to come up here in order to actually deal with most of that stuff. I guess technically the giant switch would actually... Okay. Is the ball rolling? No. No, it's not. Gotta be a way to actually open up the... No. Well, that cord doesn't lead anywhere. Okay, this way. Scriptorium. So we need to get up there somehow. Okay.
Aggressor at hand.
Potentially.
To maximize.
Out of sight and on the way. To the rescue. Sight unseen. Recharge for mayhem.
Res has been confirmed. Navigating to an adversary.
Looks like they're doing fine.
Ain't charged. Not quite charged yet. Weapon prime. Honing in as possible. Commander, you're bleeding.
To improve accuracy. I am becoming rationally angry. Pursuit is
concluding as predicted. Progressing. Grenade away, followed by detonation.
You're caught. Medkit. Back in business.
Got him. Okay.
Assess gun.
Liquidate him.
Ow, sniper. Okay, looks like all of that actually happens. Okay, gotcha. First off, before we actually do anything like this one, we gotta actually do this. Why do I have a feeling that... Okay, that's one of the things. Scraps of metal. Oh. Okay, I think. Gotcha, okay. So this one activates this.
Seems we've effectively begun their puzzle. Idiots.
Wow. Another section. Are those destructible? They are. Oh, that's a ploy to make me use ammo.
Like to press on, Commander. Clock's ticking.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, they've just got us running around like a bunch of assholes now.
There. That should open up the lockbox.
Ah, see? Didn't I tell you our friend would be back?
Hurry! Disable the card press machine!
Disable. Keep bunch grinds to a halt. Okay.
Oh, thank the Ark.
I'll say it would have saved time for us to just kill the hostages ourselves.
Mind you.
Thank you, stranger. We should be okay here for now. Go pay Wiley his just dividends. For all of us.
Well, he's not gonna be here anymore, though. It's unfortunate. Just as many people are dead.
What did I tell you? All according to the plan.
Yeah. Wiley's plan, which almost killed us.
What is it? Large rounds. Gotcha. Okay, let's see. For starters, heavy rounds would actually be good. Let's sell the other things that we don't need. Biomass containers. Shotgun shells. Already have a pistol with a silencer. The mini rockets are needed for this. Probably gonna actually. You round are fine. Short rounds are fine. Long rounds are the ones that we do not need. Actually, that would have needed a large plasma caster. Oh well. Compact rounds, definitely don't need those. Leaded helmet. Could look into what that looks like. I'd like to look at this one, but I like this better. Grenades are fine. Okay. 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 And now we actually have to buy all the rounds for the main weapons. Okay. And yeah, looks like we're pretty good. Ba-da-da-da-da. Examining key. Okay. Oh yeah, mods for our heavy armor while crashing. Yeah, I'll take that. It's easier to do it while crashing. Which means the additional effects are also activating. Okay. Not gonna spawn people out that direction. Distraction devices.
Integral precision is blissful. After all, garbage value input produces garbage value output.
Looks like a fight.
Garbage value input, garbage value output. Well, unfortunately, their head may be in one of those latter ones.
Obviating.
Repositioning for
Oh.
Expended. Lay low, Commander. Medic's orders. Let's get you healed. Happy to help. Discreetly. Someone call for a medic. Loading anew.
an explosive result.
Apparatus. Predicting bloodshed.
Balancing the
Whoa.
Can you believe this place? It's like we're hunting Order members in their natural habitat. They should make a serial about us.
Oh, jeez. How sadistically morbid Ava is. On the other hand, I like it. It's like very contrary to the rest of the team that I've been commissioning together. Oh. No, nothing this way or that. Alright, guess that is just a one-way route. Perfect. Let's see. Rifle is good. Pure shots. Unlock the bell tower. Actually, there is something that was actually in there that we did need to grab.
Armed and ready.
Process.
Enemy spotted.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Exposure levels unstable.
Ref's raring to go. Little pick-me-up for you.
Thank you.
Moving to a more fortified position. Explain custom.
scientific.
Yeah. There we go. Perfect. More plasma charges. Give the bell transfers. There was... Ah. Somewhere in this place. Ah! Is that what we requested? Perfect. Burst AR. Just keep going. Then it should be down there, which means go back this direction. Because somewhere around this place was the steps. Ah, there they are. There we go. Alright.
Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us. Oh, well now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares. You too, huh?
So, technically, who's right?
Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation.
That's true.
An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces
But have you also
entropic
considered that
feedback loop.
existence is a curse and consciousness is a prison?
I see someone has been reading On the Origin of Sprats. It has that effect on people.
Mental carceration and the potential unreality of conscious experience adds an interesting dimension to the argument. It's certainly worth exploring.
Perhaps later. For now, I feel we should reward our guest with their choice of reward, given the idiosyncratic nature of his conclusion. Armor or weapon?
Screw it. Let's
Very
get a weapon.
well. You can we appreciate you.
Transcription key. Sawed-off heavy machine gun. I'm sorry. What kind of rounds is it using? Heavy rounds, just like our heavy marksman rifle? It does more damage than the, Okay. So. Ooh. You know, that might actually be cool. Ooh, I do love the design of that. That actually looks really cool. But it's sawed off barrel. Actually, that is pretty decent for what it's doing. It's like mantling, sprinting, increases the recoil spread and movement speed while aiming down sights. Meanwhile, we have tracing units and death sentence. So maybe we unequip that one and then swap that over to like a pistol. let's see. Pistol should, I think it should go pistol. Pistol, then sniper rifle, then to the HMG. Anyway, starting the bell tower sequence. Nope, not this way. Back through this direction. Then we go up here. Alright, let's see our enemies. There he is. There's one.
Sharp enough. Hostiles nearby.
Oh, shoot.
Proceeding forward. Balancing the equation.
Advancing.
Vitals looking a mite marginal, Commander.
Shielded position.
Out of sight and on the way. Let's get you healed. To the rescue. Sight unseen.
Balancing the equation. Mobilizing cautiously toward. Ensconcing.
Step aside.
This may sting. No target.
Oh, there we go. Jeez. So nothing there. That was just for collectibles. That means it must be this one over here. Then you go over here. Activate the bell tower here. There should be another sequence around here, right? Okay, looks like they've... No. That was something. Fight. Okay. We got... Yep, nope. Let's see Wily in the observatory. I guess this is... Oh, found an apparatus with 3 dials that can be set to either 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. What number would you like to fit the first tile to? Cool. Look at the orrery. Front of the observatory to solve this riddle. Front of the observatory to solve the riddle. First dial should be set to the number of moons that orbit Elysium. Moons. Number of moons that orbit between Dorado and Elysium. And should be the number of times Eden orbits Elysium before Praetor and Cloister complete a single rotation. Dang, if only I knew their actual, like, sequences. If only I knew which one was which. Well, assuming that that's the star. How many moons does each one? That looks like 4 orbits, but it could be 3. 1, 2, 3. don't seem to see another moon on here. So if that's, I guess it's technically the gas giant that we're actually talking about, right? Oh, there's the rift. Technically, it's got that main star that they're orbiting, or maybe the planet that they're orbiting.
Yeah.
Huh. I want to get this puzzle. This is like... One, two, three, four. There's three with a fourth. Lots of 5 conversions of the moons. But together, it looks like it might be a little bit different. You know, being... Then the other thing has, like, technically 3 satellites in orbit. Technically 4 satellites in orbit. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Let's see what the riddle was again. Okay. The first dial should be set to the number of moons that orbit Elysium. Technically, that's 7. No. But no, that shouldn't be right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be 5. Second dial should be set to the number of moons that orbit between Dorado and Elysium. Final dial should be set to the number of times Eden orbits Elysium before Praetor and Cloister complete a single rotation. Is it 550? Based on the astronomical observations, enter the nearby observatory. Okay, just in case this actually is a one-time use, I doubt it for a puzzle like this. Is it? Last turn did nothing happens. Reset the dials. Okay. Okay, so how many moons are there? So that last thing might be 2. Interesting. That being the rotations, in order for you to actually complete one rotation, so it might be, the ending number might be 2, but between them, maybe 1? But that being said, Elysium 1 between Elysium? Is it 1? That's the interesting one.
I'll be damned. Look at...
Okay, understand. Believed. Matriarch Alexander.
Look at this place. You reckon they have a rendering of Tau Ceti hereabouts?
Actually, hold on. This might actually help us. So, universe is large. Matriarch, this one right here. Chart serves to build a tiny piece that ground universal puzzle depicting several suns that have allowed humanity's best and brightest to flourish under the stars. The foremost of these being, of course, Arcadia. So the Arcadia is the star. That means the planets that we're actually working with. Okay. How many moons are there? That's 1 orbit. That's the second moon. Okay, a gas giant. Actually, these might be... Nyx. Oh, plasma gas armor. And this one right here. So, Praetor. That's Praetor. This gray one is Hemera. Closest star to Arcadia. Closest to the star, Arcadia. Okay, and then I constructed the Monastery of Messiah. Oh, that seems to be an AR is to be the result of this one right here. Abbott's Key, background X-Convect, right there. Ah, there's more. There is more. So what is this one? This is Elysium. Okay, the gray one is Elysium. So this is curious. And what's this? Neutral. Oh, something that's yet to be found. Is there an additional one that's yet to be found? Of course. So. Okay, so that's Elysium. So the centerpiece is Elysium in both of these instances. So, that means the first dial should be set to the number that moons that orbit Elysium. So everything that's orbiting it should be this one right here. So that is definitely 5. Second dial should be set between Dorado and Elysium. Now, which one is Dorado? Is this planet then, right? Elysium. 1. Well, between Dorado and Elysium, we haven't given us an indicator as to what Dorado looks like. So 1. And how many times does what do what? So that's 5, 1, and the final dial should be set to the number of number times Eden orbits Elysium before Praetor and Cloister complete a single rotation. Okay. Alright, let's see. Start that at go. That's 1, 2, 4. So 5, 4, 1. Is that? Sorry for spending so much time on this one right here. It's just one of those. 5, 1, 4. Dang. So it must be moons. Okay, service begins when all the bells ring in perfect harmony. Axiom and Dorado must be the second one. So there's at least one moon between them. One. So there's something, so it's like, oh, I guess technically it is 4. 414. After reloading, is there to the proper position? While next to you begins to creak and whir. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's a secret. Anything else in here? You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Barred shut and the door is deactivated. Well, now that that puzzle's out of the way. Oh. That's Recluse. Eden. That means the one here had to be Dorado. The one we were actually moving. I've made the figuring because it was the obvious. Because that was the one they actually used as the pulley. Or like as the ball. Hello.
I cannot believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. That imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable.
I'd never
you may have
sacrifice
bested
innocence.
my peers,
No,
but they were never my
stop
equal
your
anyway.
machinations.
You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough for me to complete my work.
Oh,
I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station's security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything.
Your faith in DeVries is misplaced. She's just using
That's preposterous. In a transparent attempt at sowing discord between us, I haven't the time nor desire to enumerate the failings in your logic. Suffice to say, you misunderstand the basic fundamentals of my objectives. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. DeVries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
Can't treat dislocation with brute force. It only causes more damage, or you're a menace. I say this one. No wonder you sought to undermine your career.
True.
But
some may suffer
radical.
as a result, but you can't solve for Hadwiger's conjecture without dissecting a few simplexes. Any other torches I can throw down into the fathomless pit of your mind? Or can we conclude this
I wonder ever
pointless
just like to
tete-a-tete?
undermine your career.
What in the Architect's computational summary are you on about?
Ever was hinting at your incompetence to anyone who would listen.
That hopeless, ineffectual, over-reliant waste of workspace? He wouldn't dare.
It's true. He told me himself.
But I am beyond reproach. My talent without peer. What has Joseph ever done for the Order except occupy my valuable time with useless queries? No, this is some kind of deception. It has to be. I cannot miss
Calculations
such
falling apart.
obvious
Stand down, or I'll have
machinations.
to take you apart too.
How could I have failed to recognize such gaps in my predictions? I checked and triple-checked. What could I have done? Where did I err?
You became lost in the moment you decided to value ideals over people's lives.
Enough.
Please. Your point has been sufficiently... I've already sent Augustine everything she needs. But all our communications are on this terminal, though I cannot say whether the information will be useful. Obviously, my analytical acumen...
Apparently I could actually solve the problem without violence.
All I know is that I was never meant to stop you. Now I must send word to my allies here at the monastery to stand down and notify them of my resignation from the Order. Effective immediately. Leave me be. I have no more predictions to offer.
Oh, those are some cool constellations, actually. Ooh, the Thinker. Those are awesome, actually.
What a fool I was to believe I mattered in the plan's grand scheme.
That looked like it was going to be a difficult boss battle, actually. What, with like 8 different openings? Messages. Augustine.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced. I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans for the peace talks can finally be spurred into motion. However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our disposal, we've no choice but to proceed with our contingency plan. A direct assault. Though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now that more lives may be lost than previously assumed. Yet we must act unflinchingly. To fail now would mean the end of everything.
Copy date of the cartridge. And let's end the lockdown. Messages.
I have grown worried. I fear the last thing. Use them. However, though yet we must.
Oh, compose a reply. Please input your message. Threaten to freeze. Reason with the freeze. Abort. Subject, I'm coming for you. Days are numbered. Wherever you go, however fast you run, I'll find you. Nothing going to make you pay for what you did at Horizon Point Station. P.S. Niall says hi. Compose different message. Reason with the freeze. Whatever. This isn't you. Whatever you're planning, please reconsider. I know you have your reasons, and they probably feel like good ones, but look at what you've done, Augustine. This is all carnage. Worth it. We were good at the Rect Agent once. The best among us. Could be that again. Just stop before it's too late. No.
We should get ourselves to those peace talks post-haste, Commander. Wouldn't want to miss out on any of the mayhem and carnage.
Yep. Alright, and on the route of a trader. Probably should give me a level up, right?
Agent, over here.
Abbott, you just spawned here.
I assume you had a chance to speak with Landon. That is,
yes, thankfully.
C.O.
He was amenable to reason and stood down.
I'm greatly Did he mention me at all?
He wasn't too happy to learn he'd been sabotaging his career.
I'd rather hope that would not come to light. I gather he did not receive the revelation well.
That's one of the reasons
I'm
he's
sure
still alive.
You also think me to blame for all of this. But you have to understand my position. How ill-equipped all in the Order are for this new world. With the schism and now the war, the Order stands alone for the first time in its storied history. We have no experience with governance. Well, myself especially.
Then learn? Isn't that the Hoarder's whole shtick, yeah?
Education takes time. And that is the one thing the Order does not seem to have in abundance these days. Still, I won't keep you any longer. Thank you. You are welcome to come. May all your future endeavors proceed
according to the plan. Perfect. Alright. And received another inhaler charge.
I don't know what you're complaining about. We emerged totally unscathed.
I'd estimate I'm 43.11% scathed.
Then increment your bravery index. My goodness. You novices in your reactors.
Alright, with that out of the way, going to the region, we're going to have to teleport next, right? Oh, we did get a level up. Okay. Medical could be fine, science would be good, observation would be 7. With it as it is. Oh wait, hold on. You can only access it from the other side. Gotcha. Very weird. Sprite and ooh! Of
At least it was a clean bisection. Roger would appreciate that, I think.
jeez. Alright. So. Now, usually. Alright, let's see. Fire. Okay, and I guess the map does say that you have to head back to the regular. Head to the incognito. Alright, let's see. Ba-da-da-da. Oh? I had a thing in a... That's a weird thing. Let's see. Murderer's best friend. Swing rate. Might actually be at least something to look over. And then inspiring authority. Manager's hat. What's the next thing? High security lockbox has something with menacing mask with critical damage. Resistant shiver. Melee weapons deal 10% of your sneak attack bonus in combat.
Commander, we should put our heads together while we have time.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Everyone here.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
You have a plan, Commander? If not, may I suggest unrestrained carnage tends to grab people's attention. DeVries aims to stop the peace talks using lethal force. But she's an amateur. Let's show her how professionals cause pain.
The lives of millions are in our hands. We must stop the fiendish DeVries at once.
Not to mention paying her back for the lives she's already taken.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station.
Okay.
Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised. In the absence of Victor and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
Marisol, do you have any ideas for what we will face more specifically?
It's a comm station built by the Order in the early days of the colony. As Val said, auto-mechanical security measures are a given, and DeVries will surely level them against us. I'd also expect some level of hazardous disrepair, though the unpredictable nature of DeVries and her defectors concerns me more than anything.
Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, when lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
You know where I stand. This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I let DeVries add to that number.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of our own Phantoms?
And this is your fight as much as mine now. Of course, I have you. This isn't about revenge. It's about preventing things from getting far worse.
I know what's at stake. I'm not asking you to set aside the mission. I'm telling you I want to be there when you face Augustine. I'm owed and...
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are...
Okay.
We going to kill Hierarch Ziegler soon? My knife hand's getting itchy.
Get to it as soon as we can. Okay. If this is the crew... We didn't even get a pet. Okay. So, let's see. There was a couple puzzles that I actually did want to investigate on the free side. Not only just Greater Tranquility Station. Free Market Station. Okay. Once we leave here. Oh, yeah. Ah, so we have the middle one from the Dorada system that we could probably collect later. Don't have that one. Oh yeah, that was the loot that we actually got. Helmets look like. Manager's tasking hat and Marauder's best friend. And once again, that helmet. Oh. Magazine size. Maybe the attacks become marked, causing companions to prioritize them and decrease the damage they deal to the party. Scales its speech skill. Probably also increase that. I would need the other one in order to actually run. Yeah. Additional inhaler slot. I should probably actually craft that additional inhaler slot for the other one. Just to be mods or crafting. There should be a thing where it's an extra primer port. That should be medical inhaler slot. Mods, then go to helmet. Okay. Because now that actually gives me a decent level of things. And then in addition, I also get the secondary primer slot. Increasing up to 2 times that amount the closer you are to death. Okay. Hermit. Your self-reliance has made you an outcast. Vendors are less eager to sell, prices are increased, but you gain a chance to receive double resources when you break down items. No, because I don't break down items. That's the irony. That's... okay. Alright. Well, we should probably have to check the companions in order to see exactly what it is. Oh yeah, and they have additional bonuses. Ghost Array. Nas constructs a cloaking device for his armor, granting him self-camouflaged when he drops to half health. While camouflaged, enemies will have trouble targeting Niles, and his attacks will deal bonus damage. Visible to enemies and deal bonus damage, but that's ironic to what I'm using him as. That's the +9 armor rating. Protecting from damage. These plates are destroyed after taking moderate damage, but are automatically repaired every few seconds as long as he doesn't take damage. Yeah, because he's our tank. Valerie actually has a few things. Restoration operation when a Valerie's in life injection module trait. All other party members, including yourself, also heal for a moderate amount. Integrated mag repair, mag pick repair. Grants you a mag pick chance for be preserved unused, letting you use them again. Gain a chance to gain additional resources when breaking down the items with Valerie in the party. Mag picker resources. Why not? Okay. 20% melee damage and movement speed for 10 heals and health. Instantly clear all hostile status effects. Going with Inez. Okay, lethal graft research. Inez improves the lethality of her companion ability. Depending on which graft she has, the effects of this perk are different. If she has the Raptidon graft, the healing mist provide now grant heightened accuracy and damage for party members in the area. If she has a Crabble graft, her first shot with the ability now leaves a pool of plasma that deals damage. More perks on the other one section because of her graft. If she has a Raptidon, as the Raptidon graft, the healing mist placed under this clings to friendlies, including the heal even after leaving the mist. Actually, I really like that. Marisol also has a few things. Combat Analyzer. Oh yeah, what are her abilities? Using a gadget of her own design, she shoots the energy at a specified target and stunning and showering them with magnetic energy. While the effect lasts, the target cannot move, and all attacks against the target are critical hits. Hang on. I still need a healer, though. Might actually go exploring other places in order to actually go with her. Actually, each one of them has other things in this. Reflex Amplifier. Construct a device to improve his reflexes, granting the bonus evasion, allowing him to avoid percentage of the incoming attacks. Field tinkering. Acts as a field. Acts as a thing. Integrated bypass repair. Preserve your bypass shunts when hacking. A party member gets low in health. Files a syringe, healing drugs and impacts. Cooldown between uses. Combat drugs. Sets into combat drugs. Helps regulate or graft and improve the performance in combat. Then start of each combat, her drugs are automatically injected, temporarily increasing her rate of fire and accuracy. Unlicensed chemist. While Inez is in the party, amount of inhaler charge you receive from drugs is increased. Oh, that explains why it actually comes up so frequently. Okay. So, with her being based on doing criticals, she is Combat Analyzer. Okay, legs do knockdown. Active. Your attacks against the target apply effects depending on the location of their body. Hit, torso, arms, bleed. Hang on. That's pretty decent. Okay. Marisol's companion ability now affects the area around the target, applying it effects of nearby targets. Or occasionally tosses small portable capacitors near you. Walking over them automatically activates them, restoring gadget energy. Gadget energy is fine, but that's not really what we're going for in this build. Your attacks against targets affected by Marisol's companion ability restore gadget energy. 10% of a gadget deal restored as a gadget energy. Marisol's companion ability, building it to effects of nearby enemies. Nearby enemies is actually pretty cool. Let's see. Collects and recycles your shock rods and plasma cells and biomass ammo, giving you a small chance to be recovered when used. When Marisol is in the party, automatic mechanicals have a small chance to provide additional crafting materials. Extra ammo is extra ammo. Okay, and as let's see, relentless every third attack. Okay, and then the third one, explosive recycling. When Azza is in the party, disabling mines gives you crafting materials. Can't do that with without the explosives thing, which I do not have. As it increases the damage dealt by your stealth attacks while she's in the party. Yeah, that's the only other option here. Okay. Perfect. Now, how many people should I have access to then? Let's see. Well, that's our quarters. Niles would then take one of the other quarters. That'd be... This is Inez. Clearly Inez. Protectorate's physician bag. This must be Niles' room then. High mix adventure escapism, high novels for their mathematics. Must be our secret agent. That must be the Black Ops. So that then means we got 2 more people. Yeah, no, we got 1 more person who we can actually collect. Who is it? Rift sketches. Rift sketches and equations. We're settling. So, this is our cultist. Yeah. So we got 1 more. Cool. Why do we have a Zeranium sample? That gets out, we're basically cooked. Quite literally, because it's radiation. Oh. Monster Planetarium model. This is a really homey ship, though. We'll admit. Anyway, there were some things that I could actually access in our main area. So, let's keep going.
How are the informant lines treating you? Hear anything
Rosa
good?
gun hands. Anyway, there were a couple of items.
The hostages went home safe. We'll see if those at the peace talks make it back. May all our
Yeah. Oh, shock rod. Judging by the fact that it was this one right here. Sneak gets the log. Give yourself rust poisoning. Okay.
Sir, the emergency override mechanisms are still functioning. If we work together, we might level our descent.
There's no stopping the will of the free market, Ensign. The ship's doomed.
Even if you won't help me, I have to try. For Auntie's choice!
How noble of you. Worry not. While I'm in my escape pod, I'll be sure to come up with a way to tastefully capitalize on your death.
Peer between the blackened remnants of the engine's carapace and discover scores upon scores of non-uniform black burst marks. It appears that the engine suffered a critical internal malfunction, leading to an explosion. On the metal plate, you can barely make out the words "property of Auntie's choice. If lost, return to the AC's free market." Well, well, well. Those level ups actually did come in handy. But in addition, there was something up there. Or was it this way? Since we actually have access to this, now we can look at the grid. Alright, in order to open that door... Oh, geez. Okay. So, you need to open up all three of these things at the same time. This generator's going up here, so we need to activate you, and... you. That's good. Then you need to activate. First off was you. We gotta give ourselves enough charge for the next one. You. Is it you? Perfect. Then we... Now, I don't know if that was actually went all the way through it, but I'm sure it's fine. There we go. Bits cartridge, triple barrel shotgun, music box. Journal, dehydrated water, or rehydrated water, I guess. How that makes sense, I have no idea. Okay, so there was that initial thing where it's like...
Greetings!
I
How
think
has
I've
the data
collected all the
collection fared?
information that I'm going to get. I've received some information from multiple sources, but it seems to be contradictory.
That's hardly surprising, considering the station's predilection for gossip. So long as you provide us the information, we can parse through it and decide fact from fiction.
Okay.
Are you prepared to present what you have learned?
Okay. I think I've got it.
Finally, a breakthrough.
Okay.
Let's
I found
hear
some
it.
debris
How did
suggesting
the
the engine's
ACS free market meet its end?
Survivor told me that it was a vengeful engineer. I found some debris suggesting that the engines both exploded.
So the backstabbing nature of
Yeah.
Auntie's choice is hampering even the most basic of command chains. Good to know. Aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments?
According to a recording, someone other than the captain was trying to stop the nosedive. Letter screen.
Considering the ship's fate, it would appear that try is the operative word in that phrase.
Yep.
Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that
One
might
of the ship's chief engineers was
recontextualize what actually happened?
demoted right before the crash. Not sure.
Failing to recognize ability? Seems Auntie's choice is forgetting where upward enters into the phrase upward mobility. Thanks to you, my report is complete. Here, something for your considerable
What'd you
help.
conclude from what I gave you?
Auntie's choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. We should have ample opportunity to use this for propaganda purposes.
I charge extra for espionage missions.
You should have said so. Here's something extra from my stipe. Now I need to get this report.
There we go.
You just bought a shooter from not a weapons store, right? How's it treating you?
It ain't. Can't eat the sprats I shoot with it. Since they keep disintegrating. Yeah. Nah. Pop one if
All right, let's see.
If it inflicts grief,
let's go for the scorch.
You smell gut. Browse all. Feel free to.
All right, let's see. Huh, seems like nothing else has changed on some of that stuff. Cool. The trench shotgun, not exactly something I want to work with. The shock rifle. And shock assault.
Buy from me and live to tell your fellows about my store.
Actually, quite a bit of tech. By the names, actually should be a pretty good one. Need a bit more black powder in order to give me some more rounds. Blast-proof defenses? No. No. You know. Actually, what's that look like? Not good enough. You know what? This won't be one of those rare times. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, we got 10 charges. Let's see. Crisis defense, 10% at all points. Emergency deflectors, extra primer, grenade bandolier. Heavy marksman rifle. We would need, let's see. By name, that's fine. Which one of those are fine, fine, fine. More lever action. Blades, snipers. Yeah, nope. Nothing for this SMG of mine.
Buy from me, please? Hello once more. I guarantee you some of my invention. Be happy to.
Let's see. Actually, I could use some of that. Oh, and your black powder.
Mind to browse all you like. Feel free.
Perfect. Thank you. Now I can actually utilize my, not my mods, my crafting. Heavy rounds. Short rounds. Go. Oh, Inez.
That damn Wiley put us in an impossible situation. I'm glad those hostages can go back to their families.
Yeah.
But I fear we played right in. With that data, she could wreak more havoc than we anticipated. Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach this, but it's my folk in the crosshairs. If something happens to our delegate, I don't know how I'd live with myself. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me.
I know if you save the delegate, you're guaranteed one hell of a job recommendation.
Sure, but don't get me wrong. I ain't asking this of you for my own benefit. We got a duty to protect everyone at the peace talks.
You know what?
You as an Earth Directorate agent, me as a soldier. If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. So let's not fail, huh?
All right. We gotta keep going. Let's see. So solved both of those things. And actually, judging by my inventory, there should be another gadget we're doing. Judging by this is a natural one that we actually do. Maybe that's a rift. Maybe that's something based on rifts. Transition to the incognito. Let's go. Oh no. Oh, we're fine. Okay. Well, let's see what we can actually do. Got like 10 minutes that I can actually utilize properly. Okay, let's head over to the space station. They would never cutscene for just one single time that we're actually flying in, right? That looks like a cool nebula. Forming star, at least. Yeah, definitely not bright enough. Definitely forming star. Alright.
So, you decided the crew needed another cutthroat, did you? I don't mean to criticize the faults in your logic, but you realize Asa is a completely inefficient killer, yes?
I thought she could learn from you. Thought it'd make her interling under your wing, perhaps.
Well, do admit I've always wanted an understudy. Someone to pass on my vast knowledge of calculated murder and mayhem. But Asa? I'm uncertain she's the right choice to inherit it. However, perhaps you see something I yet haven't, and I should... May the plan favor...
Yeah. Yes.
We did good by all the folk in Golden Ring. Instead, the ceasefire can remain in place, and folk can sleep soundly. Thank you.
Yep. So we've got 2 more other people around here. Yeah. Nah, we'll get as far as we can. Actually, Val.
Marisol Delga, this unit has also been informed by Agent presented. The Valor unit is the exclusive property of the Earth Directorate and is not intended for civilian or commercial use. Restore of this unit is strictly prohibited. Attempting to ride this unit in order to replicate the experience of flight is strongly discouraged.
That's only for carry capacity. Message received.
Do you have any other queries, Commander?
I think I might actually need to put you on the inventory list in order to actually utilize that, so... Actually, I think that's Niles up there, right? Oh no, that's not... That wouldn't be Niles down here? It's not here. Ah, there he is.
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have.
What are you picturing?
Someone with a little more grit. That man back there? Reckon a tough crossword puzzle would have eventually sent him over the edge, even if we hadn't come along. I'm glad we were able to show him a little grace. DeVries obviously manipulated him into acting against his con. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor.
Maybe.
Right?
I don't want to insult them, but it's like, you might have.
Hotshot Earth Directorate agent swoops in to liberate your colony, sets you on a new exciting path, and you're telling me you wouldn't have been a bit smitten?
Yeah, no. Considering I got even in on it, it actually cost us our team.
No, yeah, of course. Stupid. It's just... I look at someone like Victor and see the trap I might have fallen into.
Yeah? Yeah, you're certain dodgeable.
Yeah, but the shrapnel of her plot got me anyway. DeVries always was good at deconstructing folks, uncovering their points of failure. She'd have known I had my heart set on being a hero. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do, if I'm honest.
And you still can. Just stay focused on being the best agent you can be.
I will say, it's a lot easier to do just that nowadays. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. Unless there was something else you needed.
Yeah. Let's see. Check, check, check. Then, basically, we have to... Oh, she's up there now. Okay. Nothing important.
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
Yep. Alright, let's keep going. You have something in order to actually do, you'd actually have some pretty decent skills. Honestly, I think Niles might actually be there. At the very least, Niles actually has a bit more of a protection. So, let's keep going, shall we? Well, or at the very least, let's keep going as far as we can. We got like a couple minutes.
Law, look at that rift. It's making my skin buzz even in here.
Okay, just because you say that, that means that the prop we actually get is
Look,
here.
Another ship. Doesn't exactly scream official delegation transport to me.
Niles? Oh, jeez. Transports, that must be the front.
These things take time, Commander.
Perfect. And judging by the automechanical in the back...
This must be the satellite.
Yeah.
Satellite that sent an emergency ping across the system. What led me to you, Commander? But why is DeVries hanging on to it?
This sort of satellite is new to me. Is it Earth tech? How did it get out here?
That's a good point. And I think that that, unfortunately, is...
Good evening. On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. With tensions being patched in Golden Ridge, I am certain we can both profit from a merger. But surely the good Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders have some thoughts?
Come on, let's solve this problem.
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is no merger, but an alliance. By ending the war, we may focus on the true threat to our society, the rifts.
I want to advance further, but sadly, I think we have to make a save and go and move on. Or at the very least, I've got some things I need to do for the next few hours. However, I do believe I'll be coming back at around 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Maybe a little bit before. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Otherwise, I guess the main section of the stream is done. If you want to chat, ask questions, we are welcome to do that for the next few minutes. Or at least until like 8 o'clock. Or not 8, but like till about 2 o'clock. Chat doesn't seem to be moving, so maybe I would cut it off. Maybe I give him another minute in order to actually check it out. Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. Alright. I'll see you back in a few hours.